Aries, welcome to your Moving On reading. For those of you who are new to the channel, Moving On is exactly what it sounds like. It's a reading dedicated towards the principles of moving on. Basically understanding where we're stuck, right? Stuck on a thought, feeling, belief, practice, habit, situation, place, circumstance, person, career, whatever. The idea is we're on this side, we want to be on the other side, or we feel we're supposed to be, but we can't see what it is we're supposed to be doing differently, okay? Now, that being said, okay, moving on, such as intimate tarot readings, all right, they really are a stronger look at the self. And all good tarot essentially is about the self. Don't get me wrong, there will always be extenuating circumstances of them or they. If it weren't for old so-and-so, my life would be XYZ, right? That's true for everybody, but the idea is how are we finding ourselves in it, right? We're the common denominator in all these scenarios, the stuff that does work for us and the stuff that doesn't work for us, okay? So we need to be looking to ourselves for a solution, right? So yeah, it's going to be a strict look at the self, which these are not everyone's readings type for that reason. I understand. This really does require the viewer to be interested in traditional, spiritual, challenging practices, thoughts, and ideas, you know. It's much easier, in other words, to have someone else to blame. And it's not really about blame, is it? It's about understanding. The more we understand ourselves, the more equipped we are to handle things. That's why we're here. That's why we look at the hard stuff. But it's really, well, this is the kind of tarot traditionally not used for amateurs, right? It's really for those who are interested in development. So, that being said, take what resonates and leave what does not, you know? And if you find yourself becoming increasingly upset, frustrated, or frankly pissed off, pause it, watch it later, or don't at all. All tarot, like all YouTube, is at will. You don't have to watch, okay? But yeah, if you are becoming upset, there's typically one of two reasons. One, it's not your reading. Be glad, you know? And you're forcing it to fit. You don't need to do that. It's just not yours. Check your other placement. No big deal. Or it's resonating and you don't want it to. In which case, again, I would advise you to pause it, watch it later, or don't at all. Because if you try to watch something and it's just making you upset, you're not going to take anything from it. You get mad at me, you get mad at yourself, and what's the point? What's the point of any of it? We're here to learn. And there you go. Some people watch tarot just to get ideas, not necessarily that it relates to them, you know? That's it. Some people watch it for my own particular antics and brand of humor. I don't know why, but there you are. I've accepted it. It's cool. I don't care. I don't care why you're showing up. Just know that you're showing up and that you want to. And if you don't want to, that's cool too. All right? What's going on, please, for Aries and moving on? What's going on, please, for that Aries energy and moving on? I say I did enjoy your... Yeah, it was your 3-month overview. I liked it. It was nice and light. It was nice to see that for you for a change. Compared to a lot of folks, which I saw a great deal of reconnectivity around spring, and I can't say I'm surprised. Spring tends to induce that energy. You know, we're talking March, April. This is where it's like, you know what, let's get together. It's been for ages. It's been da-da-da-da-da, and things are waking up. That's what that spring energy is. We're waking up to festivities and connecting more as we get out of winter, right? But it is across the board, but lots of connecting and reconnecting. But for you, you're like, yeah, something fantastic going on. So if that was you, I hope that you are enjoying that energy. It was fantastic. I loved it. I loved it. Now, down to business. Show me Aries, please, and moving on. Show me that Aries energy, please. And moving on. And sometimes it's super light, guys. Moving on is moving forward or just making progress, right? Anything like that. What's going on, please? Some people are super aware and at the end of their moving on journeys, which is great. Very happy to see that for some folks. What's going on, please, for Aries? What's going on, please? Let's do one more. Show me Aries, please. Show me Aries. Show me Aries. Show me Aries. The Ace of Pentacles, yeah? Queen of Pentacles crossing. You don't know if you can afford to take a new opportunity or you're not secure with this idea. We'll see. We'll see. Feelings to confront. 2 of Cups. Okay. 10 of Cups is in your hidden energies. That's interesting. Strengths. Ace of Swords. Strong mind. Okay. Page of Wands. Lessons you need to learn before proceeding. And then the outcome is the World cycling out or opening up. The World, particularly in the ending placement or the last placement, can typically means closing off. But given what I've seen here today, it could be closing off as well as opening up or just straight up opening up. We'll see. I have something here at the feet that's trying to present itself to you. Let's see what that Ace of Pentacles is. Show me that Ace of Pentacles, please. How do I move forward in a new opportunity? Do I really want that? What does it look like? Can I commit to it? Is it going to be advantageous? Is it going to be helpful? Is it going to pay more? Is it going to be more constructive? What's going on? Let's see that Ace of Pentacles. Show me 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 that Ace of Pentacles, please, for Aries. Show me that Ace of Pentacles, please. People get sensitive around moving on. It's like, oh, honey. Wait till you see the Intimate Tarot. The Empress. Some of you are doing quite well. Excellent. All right. The Seven of Cups. Five of Wands. The Queen of Wands. Ooh. Resistance here to an opportunity, possibly in love. We have mixed feelings on the subject. We have mixed feelings on the subject. Seven of Cups, Five of Wands, the Queen of Wands. So there's somebody in there. It could be you. I'm not focusing on them or they. But I do know that there is an attraction principle here, bare minimum. But realistically speaking, Ace of Pentacles is showing up as a viable opportunity. But somebody here, and I'm going to default to you as it is your reading, is resisting emotions. Seven of Cups, the Five of Wands. Nope, 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 nope. But it could be, nope, no it ain't. No it ain't. Don't tell me it's an opportunity. Do not tell me it's a new opportunity, Christina. Don't. It's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to do anything. And frankly, it just pisses me off that it's even there. Don't tell me about that. I want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it. Okay. Okay, Chief. What's going on? Show me that Queen of Pentacles, please. Oh, my. That's not an opportunity. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. Okay. All right. What's up? What's up? Let's see that Queen of Pentacles. What's going on? You're just kicking it straight out the gate with some fussiness. Oh my goodness. Show me that Queen of Pentacles, please. Show me that Queen of Pentacles. Show me that Queen of Pentacles. What's going on, Major Tom? What's going on? Show me that Queen of Pentacles. I have a feeling that's going to give me a big clue right there. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. It's almost like you're saying you can't be bothered. Isn't that odd? It's almost like you're saying you can't be bothered, right? It's almost like you're saying, I don't even have the time for that right now. I don't even have the time. You're saying that your freedom to choose is not here, and you can't be bothered with it. So it's kind of like a forcible rejection of what looks like a strong opportunity, and it just being there, for some reason, it pisses you off. Does it piss you off because it's there and you're convinced you can't take it? Is that where that frustration is coming from? You're saying you're not emotionally invested, and besides, you're not on your own anyway. Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles is like, no. I might be the Queen of Pentacles, but I'm not free to act on my own. I'm not even interested in this. And Wheel of Fortune, time has proven this, so carry on. Get over it. Get it past it. Why are you so upset? It's like something or somewhere is going like this, and you're like, go away. Opportunity, you, for even showing up. You're an asshole, right? Like, what's, you can politely decline that. Like, why, where's that frustration coming from? Let's jump on over here to that Two of Cups and the feelings that we need to confront. What is that? Like, I understand if you're not in a position to take it because you're not in that space of individuation to claim something. Your Queen of Pentacles, you're telling me you have your own particular comfort zone. But this would require you to go outside of that comfort zone, and you say you don't have the space. Time has proven that. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. I can't act as my own independent agent towards this subject. Stop offering it to me. Stop telling me it's an option. I want to hear about it, Christina. Okay. It's good with those things where it's like, you remember that response? Maybe they still say it. I don't know. It's like, you mad, bro? It looks like that. You mad, bro? In that kind of mocking way that suggests you shouldn't be. But we understand that you're angry to some extent, but we don't know why. You're showing me that you're angry, and I understand if you're not in the space to take something that you say you can't take it as an individual. You're not emotionally invested in it. The time has passed has proven that. You're saying you're sticking to your particular lane, but why? Just turn it down. Just say nah. You ain't gotta be mad at it. Why are you mad at it? Let's see that Two of Cups. Feelings you need to confront. Feelings you need to confront. Feelings you need to confront. What's with these Two of Cups? Show me this Two of Cups, please. Aries, honey, I just know you. Sometimes you can have those inexplicable flashes of anger, right, that are here today, gone tomorrow. You know that. The Aries I'm talking to, you're like, oh. You know, you don't always mean it, but something about this shapes you. It shapes you incredibly. More than a moment of anger. Ace of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, you know. Yeah. Seriously. There's a long-standing feeling in here. Two of Cups, feelings. Ace of Swords, a truth. Seven of Pentacles, a long-standing truth that was slow to grow. Somebody else had that similar combination, but it was over here. You're in the Three of Wands, waiting. Waiting for love to show up, and it's kind of like saying, yeah, well, it's too late. 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 It's too late for these. It's too late in the game for these feelings to be showing up. Then why are you looking for it? You're still looking for it. Your soul's still searching for it. It looks out on the horizon for it. Yeah, the feelings might have been slow to grow, or you're saying it's too late now? It's too late now. We either realized our feelings much too late, or the energy in and of itself that represents love, you're saying showed up too late, that you had been looking for it your whole life, and by the time it arrived, it's not in your wheelhouse, if you will, to pick it. It's not within your choice. But yet your energy to this day still looks towards it. So it's not as over with you as you'd like it to be. Is that why it pisses you off? Is that why you're like, it's not an opportunity? Christina, read my fucking lips. It's not an opportunity. It's too late. Or the availability of this Ace of Pentacles for you to show up for it and be like, it's mine. You're saying that opportunity is too late as well. It's almost like you're saying, get out of my face. I don't want to look at it anymore. I don't want to deal with it anymore. It's not an option. There are feelings here, but it's like saying they matched up too late, or it took too long for somebody to understand them. Ace of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, that is a slow truth, I grant you, over those unions, the emotional cups. A union of feeling, where ideally these two people are on the same page. That's why they're exchanging emotional information, if you will. The exchange of information, but on the emotional side. So here we have that undisputed truth, slow to grow. It took forever, Three of Wands, to realize it. And is that what makes you mad? Somebody in this dynamic, possibly you. Again, I'm not saying there is no fault here. I'm not judging. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to understand so I can help you understand. If you take it as an offense, that's a choice, and I have nothing to do with that choice. I hope you understand that. I'm here to help and figure things out. Okay? Not to embarrass anybody or cause shame. I'm not, if I was into judgment, I would not be good at my job. My job is to understand. Help you make sense of it. Okay? Now, that is very slow. It's a slow truth. It took forever to arrive. But we're resentful of knowing the truth now. It showed up very late. I didn't realize I was in union, emotional union with somebody. In other words, being on the same page until much too late. And now it's too late. So wad that shit up, throw it away, and then stamp it. It's done. I mean, just the idea of it pisses you off. You say, well, I'm not in a position to claim it anyway. And if that might be true, that might be true to your reality. You are showing me a certain level of comfort zone that says it's established and it doesn't have much room to change. Okay. You're not available to it anyway. You can't claim it, Nine of Pentacles. You can't show up for it emotionally, Eight of Cups. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late. There's nothing I can do with it anyway. Don't have the space for it. That's why it makes you mad. It's an attractive offer. I don't mean it to reduce it to a sense of beauty or anything like that. It's an attractive offer with the Queen of Wands over the Ace of Pentacles. So it's a legit beautiful offer. You know, it's God. It's it almost feels I don't like reducing anything to objects. It's just people have a tendency to understand value of design and aesthetic and beauty. So imagine it's like a custom built dream car. And it's gorgeous. Okay. It's got all the whistles and doodads, and it's got Aries printed on the side and all your favorite colors, whatever those are. So in other words, it's built for you. And you're going, you can dismantle that shit. I ain't driving it. And it's, we didn't perhaps realize how much we desired it, or were specifically emotional harmony with that, say, gorgeous car or whatever the hell it is, person. Again, I don't mean to be reductive. I wouldn't do that. I want people to try to visually understand what the hell I'm saying. Okay. We didn't realize we were in tune with it, equal love, until much later. And so that's why it might be showing me it's too little too late, but more the point, it doesn't look sad like I would see Five of Cups sad. It's mad, it's angry. Okay, all right, let's keep cracking. I'm not done with you. I'm not done with you. I love my Aries crew. You know, yes, and you know, people say, you're biased because you have 2 Aries placements. Yeah, I'm also biased to a Scorpio. I got 3 Scorpio placements, so what do you want me to do? The more familiar you are with the collective energy, the more fluidly you feel it, can understand it, and express it. So it creates a certain 6 of Cups dynamic where I kind of understand you without having to understand you. Make sense? So no, it's like, yeah, I give you guys extra personality just like I would Scorpio, because I feel like I understand you a little better. I don't mean to have the bias, but I love all my collectives in their own way. Every single one of you has a different personality. And I appreciate personalities regardless of what the sign is. So, you know, I kind of see your sense of impatience and frustration and this. You know, it's all in there. That classic Aries energy of you being that warrior who doesn't get to fight. And for some reason you're recognizing this as a fight, and you're saying you can't afford to fight. It's a war you can't win. So it's just easier for you to kind of reject it through anger. Am I right? Is that what I'm saying today? Okay, let's see that 10 of Cups is in your hidden energies. What's up with that? What's up? Why is the 10 of Cups in your hidden energies? What's up with this? Well, let's find out. Let's see that. Why do you think we're here? You tell us. I know, that's an old argument. And it's like, no, honey, your energy tells me. But it's like, yeah, but you have to make sense of it. Okay, it's a fair argument. Show me that 10 of Cups, please. Show me that 10 of Cups, please. Show me that 10 of Cups. Show me that 10 of Cups, please, in the hidden energy. Good. A completely different group of Aries. Completely different from your last, like I said, 3-month overview. I think it has something to do with you were so preoccupied and caught up in a lover's energy, you didn't have time for anything else. And I'm like, no, that's nice. That's really a nice way to use that warrior energy, too. But this is different Aries. We got a different group of Aries here today. All right, let's see that 10 of Cups. Swords, Ace of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles. Oh, boo-boo. Ow. Yeah. Okay. I can see why you don't have the... Oh, she took her glasses off. That means it just got really real. That is true. Some of you noticed that. When I take the glasses off, that's when I have that reflective moment of... Oh. Okay. Yes, it's true. I have my own little habits, of course. I didn't realize them until I went on camera, and then people point them out to you. Fun. All right, 10 of Cups is in your hidden energies. This is, of course, as we know, or we should know, the 10 of Cups is the emotional harmony, the rainbow. These are your constituents, if you will, your stakeholders, and what you would call the value of your emotional life. So these are close family and friends. These are close relationship partners. These are the people we rely upon, their emotional support to help us in life. We love them, in other words. You know, mom, dad, cousin, auntie, bro, cousin, sis, whatever. Any of those people. Best friend we've known for 10, 20, 25 years. Etc. They're all in there. That's the 10 of Cups. Okay? 10 of Swords. You're saying your 10 of Cups is not very supportive, but you're in it whether you like it or not. That's your hidden energies. That shouldn't be hidden. This should be known to you. That's kind of a big deal. In other words, you know, but you don't like to address it. You keep it going. You keep it going out of your love and respect for it, even though it may not necessarily love and support you back. So I don't know who's in there with you, not supporting you back, but you give your fair share. I can't say that you don't. That's because you still have love for it. So here's the reality of that emotional structure. A couple, anywhere between one to a couple of folks might be assigned as not being emotionally supportive, even though they're supposed to follow that assignment. Again, this could be family, friends, spouses, kids. You're supposed to be in here with me, but I don't feel that so much. However, I can honestly say I still give to this, realistically, Six of Pentacles, because I still have love for it, even if it doesn't give so much back to me. I don't like that. But I do believe this explains straight away why you're saying you're not available to this anyway, because technically speaking, you're not. I see you giving to a situation because from your side of the cup, you still love it. Even if it means just a simple balance in everyday reality. Okay? Because you still have love for that balance, you honor it to the best of your abilities. So that Six of Pentacles is kind of like everyday contracts that we can take for granted. The relationships we have with other people, to our actual workaday life, to I said I'd pick up the dry cleaning, so I'm gonna. Everything is so small, and it can be so important. It can be very prosperous or just comfortable. But regardless of what your Six of Pentacles looks like, I know that you show up with your heart still attached to it, even if it doesn't give back to you so much. So this is why it's almost like you're saying you realize your feelings for this much too late, because, hey, you still have this going on and it's too late to choose this, and just the idea of it pisses you off. It pisses you off because I think, and I can kind of see why, you've ID'd this as being very fulfilling, but one that it's almost like being sexually frustrated. I know we're not doing intimate tarot today, but I'm having a hard time getting the words about why you're so frustrated. And it feels, it's not just sexual frustration, it's the idea of I deeply desire this. It could deeply fit me, and I'm looking at it and I can't fucking have it. That's what it feels like, really strong pent-up sexual energy, but let's apply it to, like, say, life and love, and then you can kind of get an idea of how big this is to you. That's why you keep showing me, John, that's not an option. It's not an option. You see what I'm saying? I'm highly sympathetic here. I am. And I can see why you're not available. And then, fuck, that doesn't help, does it? But also, yes, it does. I know this is a painful realization. You didn't realize you were in emotional harmony with this, whatever this is, or whoever this is, until much, much later. How could you? You didn't have the space to. You didn't have the space to realize you were on the same page. And time had to pass, and you're at a distance, and it still calls to you. Of course it does. Like I said, that's a beautiful, with all the mod cons in that car, like I said, it's got Aries on it. It's like, this is for you, Aries. And you're like, no, it ain't. See what I'm saying? I am highly sympathetic. I am. I don't know what this is that you give to, but it clearly puts you in a position of not being able to pursue this, even though you might understand now that you were always emotionally in the same space or bracket with this. But you're realizing that, I know it feels like it doesn't help you, but I promise you it does. It does. I promise you. This realization, because it's the truth. Because it's the truth, okay? The Ace of Swords. Because it's the truth, honey. Listen to me now. It will always help you. Even though it feels like a hindrance sometimes to realize these feelings and acknowledge them, it seems like much too later after the fact. The fact that you can acknowledge it means you're not denying it. When we deny it, we never hurt ourselves so much as deny. Okay? And we never love ourselves so much as accepting the truth. So in this respect, in you honoring the truth of this, you are indeed loving yourself. So that means the reason why you're so frustrated with this is because it's like saying, I don't get to love myself and I don't get to love this. It's not true. I just think that what you're experiencing here is a symptom of what happened, but then the acknowledgement here, it's a strong truth. And it might seem painful, but it will be a healing truth in time. I promise. Okay? Look, see that Ace of Swords is popping up under your strength. And acknowledging this, it did become a strength for you. I promise. Let's take a look at it. Okay? Let's see that Ace of Swords, please. Show me that Ace of Swords. Show me that Ace of Swords, please. Show me that Ace of Swords. Show me that Ace of Swords. Show me that Ace of Swords. I'm so proud of Cinnamon. She's been napping today. We've had this lovely cold weather and it's been raining, so we're both kind of like, leave me alone energy today, the both of us. I'm so proud of her there. Oh, my girl. She's 3 months old and she's big. She's a big girl, but she don't know that. She's got a puppy mind, right? She's a baby. She just now learned to go up and down the stairs in my house on her own. I always had to help her, pick her up, or kind of motivate her heavily with treats to get up and down the stairs, and now she's doing it all by herself. Both ways. She's so super proud of herself. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you guys. Seriously, they grow up so fast. Just like kids. Some of the Ace of Swords, some of the Ace of Swords. She's an absolute sweetheart. The first time she went up the stairs all by herself, she was pleased as punch. She ran around crazy. She was barking. If you've ever seen a dog super hyped up and excited, that's why. They're very excited. They're proud. They're happy. Oh my goodness. She's getting so big, you guys. She's huge. Even the vet's like, that's a heck of a growth spurt. She a healthy girl. All right, let's do that. Ace of Swords, please. The Four of Cups. Yeah, I know the truth has made you unhappy. I know. It hurts to have that level of acknowledgement. And while it is painful, there you are accepting the truth, coming to terms with the truth, but you're coming to terms with the truth on your terms. And I know it hurts, but I promise you, honey, we create more problems. Do you see what happened before? This is what happened before you accepted the truth. You were unhappy, painfully so, and you couldn't understand why. The day you accepted that truth is the day your mind started to get sharper. Okay? And it got firmer, and you could see things more clearly. So this actually helped to take away from some of the pain by you coming to terms with this truth. And I grant you, it's a painful one. I knew it would be. I knew it would be. That's why it's in your strengths. It's a strength that even though it hurts, it's giving you strength knowing that it's true, that you did love this equally, even if you didn't understand it at the time. And you can look back on it now. And it hurts, and I know it's shooting through. I don't know why I'm getting that. It's like a shard of glass that's hitting through. I know it feels like that, but I promise you that truth, as we speak, is giving you strength. I tell you, we never look up so much as we deny our truth, and then we cause splintering and fragmentation. Once we get ourselves consolidated with the truth, we allow it to come through. You know what that moment is? I've had it about, I would say last year, a couple 100 times. When that shard of truth hits you, you go, okay, I can handle that. Because you can. It's much easier to say, I can handle that. That's the truth. I understand it now. Than to keep rejecting it. That causes more pain, and it spends a lot more energy. Allow that truth to roll through. I promise you that sense of heartbreak that you have and the unhappiness that is attached to it, it will ease in time. You have to, that frustration, it will ease in time. Let's take a look at that Page of Wands, please. Lessons that must be learned. Show me that Page of Wands, show me that Page of Wands, show me that Page of Wands. Show me that Page of Wands, please. Show me that Page of Wands. Ten of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Five of Cups. Okay. Before you know what to do, before you can have confidence about what to do, whatever that is for you, you need to rest on the heaviness of this. Be open towards it. They said that you've made a start. You've made a huge start by acknowledging the truth and your progress to move on or move forward from this pain and frustration, particularly the frustration. Pain's there, don't get me wrong, but that frustration is born as a byproduct of that pain. Okay, you coming to terms with it, that was a huge start for you. Huge start. They said they want you to continue to explore it. You're going to have to be more open than you are closed off. And I understand closing off for Aries, it's a self-defense mechanism. I understand, trust me. shutting it down. Sometimes it just feels like it's easier to be the emperor and insist it doesn't matter. Okay, but for reasons we've already discussed, we know that's not good. So, on your moments, don't wallow in it. I don't advocate that. I never advocate that. In your moments of quiet time and reflection, for which the Aries I'm looking at, you don't have much. But when you do, when you have those quiet, small moments, Page of Wands, to be open-minded. Openness. The Page of Wands is open-minded, open spirit. Four of Swords. When you have those moments to rest, allow the Ten of Wands. And there's the Five of Cups. That's what I was looking for. Trying to bully yourself out of the pain. There it is, right there. Five of Cups. I want you to allow yourself to feel it. And it hurts. I know. But don't wallow in it. Just in those moments when you feel like your breath is being caught. And your first inclination is to shove it down. Get it out. Get it. No. Lean into it. Don't drown in it. Don't become one with it. Don't become one with the pain. Just allow yourself to lean into it gently. Acknowledge it and say, this hurts. I understand the truth of the situation now. I understand why I'm frustrated with this opportunity that on the surface it looks like I cannot have. I've come to terms with the truth that myself and whoever else represents that energy, this Queen of Cups. I'm sorry, this, I don't know why I said that. Could be water sign. You attribute them to being fiery, though. Passionate, a fire sign. Passionate, fiery, creative, a little bit of a hothead, or just beautiful. The King and Queen of Wands represent also that level of beauty. Okay. Beauty has her way. Beauty has her way. Beauty has her... Who sang that? I don't know. There's the original version and there's the cover version. I'm used to the cover version, which I believe was featured in the movie Lost Boys. I think it was a feature in Lost Boys. I'm surprised I got that far. I don't remember names. I don't do that. I don't remember titles. I don't do any of that shit. So the fact I got that far is amazing. Beauty has her way. Beauty has her way. Beauty has her way. Beauty has her... I don't remember her. I associate with the soundtrack. I have a lot of soundtracks. I collect soundtracks. I love soundtracks. Don't know why. The Lost Boys is one of them. So that's, I believe, the cover version, but there's the original version too, which I believe is done by a British band. Anyway, they hit me like a ton of bricks. Beauty has her way. Well, if that was true, only if Beauty has their way, they would have had you. They would have had you. So clearly, Beauty doesn't always have his or her way. It's almost like you're saying they could get whatever they wanted, but they didn't get you. And your level of frustration shows me that you wanted them to take you. You wanted to be able to take them up too. I know. Who knows, honey? That's what I'm saying. Get more into it. But you associate, is that where that is coming from? That creativity, possibly artistic expression, but a strong sense of beauty. Very strong sense. Sunflowers. Yes, of course. Sunflowers. Quite a snazzy dresser for some of them. We'll see, honey. We'll see. I don't, this you're still giving to, I see that, and you do so with good heart. Your good heart's right here at the Ace of Cups. It still means something to you. It still means something to you. It still means something to you. That's why you give to it freely of your own free will and your own heart. I just wish it loves you back. That's all. It's not as supportive as I would like it to be for you, especially given the good faith for which you approach it. You honor your contracts. You've made that very clear. That's a source of pride for you, is to honor your contracts. I suppose you saw this one as a contract that you could have taken, but couldn't. Let's see that world, please. Show me the world. Perhaps you're able to, and you becoming or adopting the truth more and more, coming to terms with what it meant or how it felt. Perhaps it will empower you to leave it behind fully, the world, or open up to other things. I don't know. Let's take a look at you with that world, please. Show me the world. Oh. Queen of Pentacles. Some of you might have some really strong earth in your chart. Okay. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, respectively. Show me the world. Or just could denote your particular comfort zone, your priority about household. King of Swords, the King of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. I don't know when. I have no clue. I don't know. You showed me that who this person is, and I, for some reason, said Queen of Cups. I immediately saw water. And now water's showing up here at the world cycle with the King of Swords. So somebody here was determined mind and determined heart, if I'm being honest with you. They look like separate kings as opposed to one king. But two people of equal stature, okay, in terms of respectability and masters at whatever it is that they do. Knight of Pentacles, they're saying, don't be in a rush, Aries. Oh, it's going to take a minute. Knight of Pentacles, there will be another cycle with them in future. Which I might point out, I never saw an ending. Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate that. They made an excellent point. They said it never ended. Not really. Isn't that right? There's technically no ending here, just a passage of time or an allowance of time between you and when you last recognized it. This is all reflection. Reflection, the frustration of knowing that that's there, but you still showed me time, that it's an offer that you wish you could stop seeing or stop seeing it as a possibility. That's where the real frustration comes from. The Five of Wands and the Seven of Cups is the idea that it could be yours or could have been yours. That's what pisses you off. You already showed me that, and then you're like, whatever. And it technically, no. I see you giving to something. I can't define what that something is because you didn't define what it is. It's the Ten of Swords over the Ten of Cups. That could be a specific situation that's part of your overall harmony, or multiple situations for which you still give to, and it doesn't leave you much space for anything else. I don't know. I don't presume to know. But you would know best. Where you love something and you give yourself to it, it doesn't give you so much back. That's what I'm describing. Okay? But no, and towards the end of the world there, I thought you were going to, honestly, I thought you were going to show me, okay, I can put this aside now. I learned what I needed to learn. I processed what I needed to process. They did hit the fast forward button a wee bit, but cycles will come and go between now and then, just to be clear. But this one will reopen in time. I don't know what it will look like. I just know that when we do, we'll have a strength of mind and a strength of heart when it's time. Okay? That's all I have for that. I was like, okay, I processed it, Christina. I can give it up now. Pushing something away, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that shit. I don't want anything to do with it. Versus really being done with something. Two different things. Two different things. This Ace of Swords, which I know it probably feels like a right pain in your ass to realize, oh God, after all this time, I realized I was on the same page with this person. I know. And I know that truth hurts. But it will help you, I promise. I wish I had the details, so do not. Oh, but what a cycle it will be. I have two equals meeting on common ground, time having passed for you both. When it's time, it's time. Number 3, you cannot make a mistake. I like that. You cannot make a mistake. There are infinite possibilities available to you. Yeah, it didn't really close off, did it? That means it remained a possibility. You cannot make a mistake in this. Things have a way of playing out. If this hadn't happened, you wouldn't have known the truth. Do you see what I'm saying? Consequences. Not just consequences, guys. The web. Domino. You name it. There's 1,000 different ways to describe it. Most people understand it's cause and effect, but that's way too oversimplified for this. you coming to terms with this, it seems like a painful truth and you don't know what to do with it, right? It's like, well, great, now I know we're on the same page and I can admit that now. How does it help me? It just hurts like, shh. Okay, so with that understanding, it allowed you to understand that feeling at all, which means you were allowed now to finally process it, which means you can now finally take possession of the feelings that are attached to it, difficult as they may be, and you can work through those. And in so doing, further and further down the line, this will come back in when it's supposed to, but it may not have done at all had none of this happened. And hopefully when it shows back up again, it'll be correct in alignment for you both. Because this was a singular thought about two entities, two emotional hearts. Okay, somebody's experience on their own about what this meant to them. Finally, they arrived to the conclusion. But if you hadn't done this, it wouldn't have led to this. You cannot make a mistake in this. Things were played out the way they had to be played out. You won't be able to see that yet, not from where you were standing. But this is what we call behind the scenes energy. Processing is processing is processing. And you're not the first person to get this. Number 13, breathe. This moment matters the most. Like I said, when you have those moments where it feels triggering, I want you to lean into it, not away from it, okay? The Aries I'm looking at, you can handle tough news just so long as you are in the position to be open-minded towards it, okay? You know what I mean. People who really want answers have a way of finding them. Let's put it that way. If you believe. I do not know. I cannot guarantee that, guys, like I said, cycles will come and go in between now and then. I'm not going to lie, this doesn't look pretty. That's not your point of view of it now, because it's still hidden to you, about how you seem to give this from a good heart place in you, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's giving back. I don't know that you're ready to see this yet. Okay. Communicate clearly. If you believe it, communicate clearly to yourself first and foremost. No, you're not crazy. Look for a sign. There's signs and synchronicities everywhere. The point is to hone in on the ones that are correct. You can't you can't dispute it. That kind of thing. You know. Open up to change. New moon in Aquarius. And some of you are going to start getting hit with that energy of being open up. Just, you know, by a couple of degrees. It doesn't take much. Change, a little bit of change can go a long way, guys. You know, that's what a lot of people fail to appreciate. What was a little bit of change for you? You just acknowledging that you were on the same page with somebody emotionally, but you didn't realize it till much later. That was a change right there. Small one. But it meant the world to you, or it will. Small admissions, guys, can lead to really big rewards. Ourselves, movement, the way our life shapes and moves. Yes, new moon in Aquarius, open up to change. So the new moon happens within the same season. So by Aquarius season, hopefully you'll have some shifting energy, thoughts, ideas, feelings. But with respect to the new, there you are. Step into your power, baby. First quarter moon in Aries. I think some of you will have a much stronger footing by your season, which in tarot time, that's right around the corner. Honestly, think about it. You're not that far away from Aquarius. And then Pisces. Okay, and then you. So, yeah, in tarot time, that's nothing. Aries season's right around the corner. I mean, for me, it always is. All right. Anything else in here? Yep, nope, we got those. All right. Guys, I'm absolutely addicted to this French toast at... I don't know why I brought that up. I have no clue why I'm bringing this up right now. For some of you, it might be confirmation. That's a weird confirmation, Spirit. I am absolutely addicted to this French toast at Phoebe's Diner or Phoebe's Cafe, whatever. It's here locally in town. I know what it is and I know where it is. That's the important thing. Let me tell you, have you ever had French toast that thick? Like 3 inches? Seriously. You know it's not just French toast, it's deep fried. But then when you eat it, you're like, I have no problems. problems cease to exist. I tell you what, if you're ever in the Austin area, you gotta check them out. You gotta get that French toast, honey. Oh my God. And it's the kind that has fresh cream and it's powdered sugar and the syrup, and it's like, take me places, please. It's an experience. It's borderline euphoric. Wait. I know. Again, I never advise to wait, but in this respect, it's the idea of time passing. So that could apply here to how long it took us to understand things, to the future orientation of things. For some, Thursday might be important. What Thursday of what week, month, past, future? Don't know. I have no clue. All right. Monday. Okay, this is going to sound weird. Some of you wait for something on Mondays and Thursdays. Sign, signal, synchronicities. For some of you, you look out for things specifically on Mondays and Thursdays. Why is that so prominent? That is so oddly prominent and specific. There's something you look forward to every Monday, every Thursday, like clockwork, or Mondays and Thursdays consistently, even if it's not every week. I have no idea. Okay. Process with caution. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Lean into it. They showed me pages. You can handle it in your rest moments when you have some downtime. When that comes, those thoughts and feelings come through, roll into it. Just don't get lost to it. Big difference. Okay? All right. In autumn, I think some of you started your processing journeys here in autumn. Well, we're almost in winter. Technical winter. In Texas, we don't really have a winter except for maybe around January or February. So take that with some, but autumn, we're technically in autumn. Okay, and then I think we hit winter, technically speaking, December 22nd. And that's if you live in the Northern Hemisphere, respectively. Okay, that's enough. Aries, honey, this was really interesting. I thought it was incredibly straightforward. I definitely saw some of your Aries traits in here today. I forget how agitated you can get sometimes, which is weird because I have such interesting Aries placements. But I know the agitation. I don't want to think about it anymore. Seriously, you bring it up one more time, you're going to get slapped in the face, saw. Seriously, I know that agitation in Aries is real. So you might have microdose energy like that with Aries, especially if you don't have an Aries dominant placement. You can get that, which just feels like unreasonable irritation. That's that Aries energy where it has nowhere to go. It feels like that warrior has nothing to fight. And so you take it out on yourself, and that's where that comes from. I think Aries as a sign has so many pros. You really do. But when you have a con, you have a con. And you can scare people sometimes with that flash energy, but I know where it comes from. This was a beautiful insight, difficult as it may have been. I still applaud you for it. Your job now is to process it and understand what you can do with that information, how it works with you, how you experienced it, now that you can look back on it safely from your own point of view and from your own perspective. And what you learn from it will help navigate you into the future in some way that I couldn't see, but it leads to a reopening with two prominent energies who get to recognize mentally as well as emotionally that they're on the same page now. It's going to take a minute, but I believe you'll get there. This, I do not know. I do know this as things obviously close, others open. Doors, windows, you name it. That bothers me. This is hidden energy, so you can't fully see it or appreciate it yet, but the way you give your heart willingly to a pre-existing contract structure that is overall meant to benefit many people, or at least one person, it doesn't seem to give back. That bothers me, but that's a different reading. That's a different reading. Okay. I do hope this helped you. Put in the comments. Take care. Be well.